Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to take you through another full body workout incorporating most of the major muscle groups, if not all. I recommend you go through the circuit twice, and if you're feeling really strong and fit, you can certainly take it 3 times around. So I've incorporated supersets into the workout like always, and the superset just consists of 2 sets performed back to back with 0 rest. So you'll take your recovery time after 2 sets. And I recommend you do about a minute and a half recovery, depending on your fitness level. If you need longer, you can certainly take it. The first exercise is called the sandbag squat, and we're going to place the dumbbell on one shoulder. And this sort of focuses more recruitment on the one side, so the quad and the hamstring and the glute on the one side where the weight is sitting. And then we're also going to bring in a crossover movement, so we're engaging the obliques and also the delts as we pull the dumbbell up to our shoulder. So I'm using a 15-pound weight, but you can certainly choose a weight that's comfortable for you. You want it to be challenging, so put away the little 3-pound, 5-pound weights unless you're a real beginner and just starting out. You want it to be challenging, okay? If 12 reps are easy, then you've picked too light a weight. Okay, so your feet should be a little wider than shoulder width apart, your standard squat position, and you're going to place the dumbbell on top of one shoulder, okay, and your other hand is going to be resting, so both hands are resting on the dumbbell. And you're going to go down in that nice squat as deep as you can, weight back on your heels, and you're going to come up. And then you're going to cross to the opposite foot, okay? Hips are back, weight's back on the heels, and back to the shoulder. So that's 1 rep. So down in the squat, come back up, reach to the opposite side, bring it back up. Squat, cross to the shoulder. Squat, cross, and back up. Squat, cross, and back up, and I'll show you one more here. Squat, all the way down, and back up. So then you're going to transfer to the other side, and you're going to repeat the exact same move. Down in the squat, cross to the opposite foot, and back up. Down in the squat, cross, back up. Down in the squat, cross, and one more. Down, and cross, and back up. So that's 1 set, and you want to try and perform 10 to 12 good reps, okay? The last 3 should be difficult. You should be breathing hard. You should be feeling like the last 3 are killer, okay? And if you're not feeling that, then you need to up the weights. So the next exercise, I'm going to use the same weight, 15 pounds. And we're going to really engage the tris here, as well as adductor muscles. So your inner thighs. So your feet are turned out, your toes are pointed out. You want to make sure that when you go down in the squat, the knees stay in line with the toes. So instead of doing your standard squat where your hips go back, your hips stay square to the front. So they just stay nice and level, and you come up. That's the goblet squat. So that's the second part of the exercise. So we start the exercise holding the dumbbells, cupping the dumbbell. Okay, just one single dumbbell. This is 15 pounds, same as before. And we're going to keep our elbows in as we press the dumbbell up, so engaging the tris. And then we're going to bring the dumbbell all the way back. Without moving the elbows, the dumbbell goes all the way behind the shoulders, and keeping the elbows quiet, bring it back up. And then back down to the chest. Okay, so really to the sternum. And then we go straight down into the goblet squat, pushing through the heels as we come up. That's 1 rep. Up, all the way back, keeping the elbows quiet, up, and back down. Straight up to the top, bending the elbows, keeping them quiet as you come up, don't move them. Down into the goblet squat. Up, head caver back, that's what they're called, head caver. Down to the sternum, down in the goblet. 1 more, up, so you want to keep the elbows forward here, keep them forward. down, and you're done. So 12 good reps here, okay? So that's called a head caver, a tricep head caver with a goblet squat. So performing both of those sets back to back, that's one superset. So now you're able to take a recovery. So a minute and a half, and you want to get ready for the next exercise. So the next exercise is a one arm, straight arm pull, okay, dumbbell pull, but you're in the plank position. So it's a really effective exercise to work the core, front delts. It's difficult. And then we're going to add a plyometric component to it where we do a 180 jump over the dumbbell, and then we continue on. So I'll demonstrate it and you'll see what I mean. So I'm going to take the 15-pound dumbbell and I'm going to place it an arm's length away from me, okay? And I'm going to get down on the plank, but a star plank, so my feet are apart. And I'm going to grab the dumbbell with a straight arm and I'm going to pull it towards me. And then I'm going to jump over. And then I'm going to jump 180 and I'm going to go back to plank. And I'm going to do the same thing with the same arm, pull it towards me, jump over, 180. So that's one rep. Now I'm going to do my other arm. Down in the plank, pull with the arm, jump over, 180. Down in the plank, pull with the arm, jump over, 180. Okay? Second rep. So I'll show you one more time. So you're going to go down to the start plank, one arm pull, jump over, 180, making sure heels are down, knees are bent. Down in the plank, one arm pull, jump over, and 180. So that's a really good exercise. So we're going to go right into the next exercise, and this is called a round or crossover kick into a reverse lunge with a curl. And it's a great exercise for hip mobility and also for hamstring and glute work on the supporting side. A lot of core and stabilizer muscles are also working because we're really standing on one leg and moving across the body and behind the body. So it takes a lot of stability work here. So I've chosen 15 pounds. You choose whatever works for you. You're going to stand at the end of the bench. You can use a small chair or a table, anything where you have to kick over, the object. Okay, so you're lifting up and over. So you're going to take your leg and you're going to cross the body, cross the bench, and then you're going to go right into a nice reverse lunge, curl, keeping the elbows in, and that's one rep. So round kick, over, reverse with the curl, and back up. That's second rep. Cross it over, reverse lunge, down into the curl, and back up. I'll show you one more. Cross it over, reverse lunge, go nice and deep, front and back leg bent 90 degrees, and back up. Really, really good exercise. Okay, so we'll do the other side. So holding everything nice and tight and lifted, crossing over into the reverse lunge with the curl, and back up. Cross, into reverse, down in the lunge with the curl, back up. Cross it over, right into reverse, with the curl. One more, cross it over, into reverse, with the curl, and back up. So now that you've completed the second superset, you take a recovery period. So either a minute and a half, 2 minutes, depending on your fitness level. And once you've taken that time, then you can go on to the third superset. So the first set is a mule kick to a squat jump. And the mule kick, you really want to think about driving your heels up to the bum and then coming back down with your heels really grounded on the floor and pushing through to a squat jump. Really, really good exercise, targeting the glutes, lots of quad and hamstring work, and your heart rate's going to go through the roof. So you're gonna start with your hands planted on the ground, okay? In sort of a squat position, so your knees are bent but your arms are straight. And you're gonna kick your heels up to your bum. And then you're gonna place your heels down on the floor and you're gonna do a nice squat jump. Heels to bum, squat jump. Heels to bum, squat jump. Heels, jump, heels, jump. So you're gonna do 10 to 12 reps, and those are tough. You're really gonna feel it burning through the quads, and your heart rate's gonna go through the roof, okay? So after you've completed that set, you're gonna go into push-ups. And what I'm gonna show you today is a Spider-Man push-up or a dragon push-up, okay? And what that is, you're gonna be in that nice plank position or push-up position, and you're gonna bring your knee to your elbow as you bend your elbows. Down and back to a straight arm. Down, back to a straight arm. Knee to elbow, straight. Knee to elbow, straight. And again, knee to elbow, straight. And one more, knee to elbow, and straight. So those are really, really good. They're really good for hip opening, okay? You wanna make sure in that push-up that your whole body lowers to the ground, not just your nose, but nose and navel all the way down. And that's basically it for today. So try the workout, let me know what you think, and we'll see you again soon.